beautiful car, you know. Shout out Porsche.
Do you love nice cars?
I love a nice car.
Have you, since the time you were a young boy, always admired a nice car?
Yeah, it was definitely like my father. He always made sure he had like one of the nicest cars in the parking lot. Even if it was like a Dodge, he would like soup it up and tint it and make a crazy base, so it'd be like amazing.
Was he somebody who just like waxed it all the time?
Always kept it clean. If it was one little dirt stain, it's going right to the car wash, and he'll hand wash it too. Like he doesn't go through like, you know, the gas station ones.
Yeah.
He'll literally like, no, he's going outside, getting the hose and getting on his knees and like scrubbing it like till it's like shiny.
How tall are you?
6'10".
Okay, so like, and do you ever remember a time when you were short, or like even in elementary school, were you always the tallest?
I was always like one of the taller kids in my class. Actually, I think it was in the 3rd grade. There was actually a girl that was just as tall as me in my class, and I was like, wow, like maybe I need to start growing a little bit more. Like, I gotta be tall. I gotta be taller. Like I can't have a girl be taller than me. Like I want to be taller than everyone else. I gotta see over everyone. And, you know, like yeah.
How tall are your parents?
My mom is 6'2". My dad's 6 feet. So my mom's tall.
That is tall.
They do say, but they do say if your mom is tall, there's a good chance that the child will be tall if it's a male, or even a female.
So when did you hit your real growth spurt?
Probably around the summer going into high school. That's when I really like shot up and became like went from 6 feet to like 6'4" over the summer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so, like, when you were in elementary school and you'd go to like, or it wouldn't really be elementary school, I guess it would be high school, when you go to like prom, like, were all your girlfriends
I actually
fat too?
The sad thing is I actually did not go to prom. I actually missed out on that. That's something I wish I actually was a part of. Like I hear people say like, you know, prom, and then we hang out after, have a good time. I was like, yeah, I was the guy that
Why? Because of basketball?
Yeah, because of basketball. And then I went to like a private school where the school was a small school, so it was basically 8th grade through high school. That's how much, because it was a very small school in Nevada. So it was like 50 people. So I'm not going to a school prom where there's like a variety like between 8th graders and 12th graders. That's just weird. I was like, man, I'll just stay home and go on YouTube and play music. Hold on, we gotta play some music right now. We gotta get the music. We gotta get the music flowing.
So listen, I put a playlist together for you.
You put a playlist? Okay. So
yeah, I call it TT's 90s playlist.
TT's 90s
yeah,
playlist.
so like, does anybody give you a nickname? Or are you
Double T,
T squared?
T squared. I've actually heard that too. Yeah, so.
But you have a good name too. Tristan's a good name.
Yeah.
And by the way, every
name.
Tristan I've ever known is good looking. So I
Really?
think if your name is Tristan, like
thank you. You know,
yeah,
Dimples,
honestly.
shout out mom, good DNA.
Yeah, exactly. Dimples always
Thank
help.
you, mom. Thank you, mom.
Yes, we love our moms, right?
Yes, she gave me she has dimples, so I stole them from her. So it
Changing
looks like
that.
it says California Love. Let me see what's going. Okay. So this is what we're starting off right now. Okay.
Yeah. Do you like this? Do you
I
like
do
Tupac?
like it. Yeah, I like Tupac.
We play this in my spin class.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually love spin class.
You
I
do?
did it this summer. It's a place called like Soul Cycle, but it's like a spinning class. It's really amazing.
Where did you do
music
this?
And you get up, and like in California, you get up and you're like,
It's to the beat of the music,
yeah,
right? So it's
amazing.
hard.
It's hard, but it's a great off-season workout.
I have heard of Soul Cycle. I've never been to one, but a place that I go to in Westlake called Cycle.
They're
kind
good?
of they're awesome. It's the same. It's like a Soul Cycle.
Yeah.
You'd love it.
So is it like, okay, so do they keep it like, is it like a dark feeling or is it a lot of lights? Is it
Dark.
It's dark, so
Which
you're
is
like
what-
in your zone. It's perfect.
I don't want anyone to see me.
Like see my face swing, you're like, you know, after 20 minutes, like,
Yes, especially because I look up and like the instructors, I mean, they're going so fast.
yeah.
It took me I used to be in the back row and then I made it to the front row. How did you do?
I was in the front. But that shows that you got the confidence, your stamina, and you're like, you know what, I can do this. I'm gonna lead the class and be in front.
I think Lady Gaga does Soul Cycle too.
Really, I think a lot of people do it. It's kind of like the new like hip thing to do.
Now, have you ever had any other celebrities in your Soul Cycle classes?
Myself. Oh, it's a good one.
Right?
It's a really good one.
Maybe.
Oh, it's really good. It's a good
Now
song.
I have to tell you, when I was out in LA,
Yeah.
I travel a lot for work.
Yeah.
I'd see Suge a lot.
Oh, really?
Yes. He was very friendly looking though.
You say he's a little friendly looking?
He always was friendly looking. He was always smiling.
I mean,
But I didn't want my dinner table to be anywhere near his.
yeah, I don't think they want none of those problems. Yeah, of course not.
But this is a good one.
This is a really good song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The thing is, I'm total.
I mean, more money, more problems. You know, that's kind of a, you know, it's.
Let me ask you about that. We'll pause this for a second.
Yeah.
Is that true? When you have more money, do you have more problems?
Don't you? I agree. I think so. I think it is true. I think it's not problems. People become more vulnerable to ask you questions. More they feel like they can ask you the question they wouldn't ask someone else that's in kind of the same lane in terms of finance. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. But would you trade it? Like, looking back, and you're young, right? You're 25 years old.
Yeah,
you're
25,
so young.
Yeah, I'm a young pup.
So when I say looking back on your life, which kind of actually sounds
looking
like
back when you were 19, you got drafted. Bro.
Yes, as we write your memoir,
yeah.
at 25 years old.
Yeah.
Would you have it any other way, though? You know, because sometimes there's just a trade-off.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you're just like so happy where it is right now? Like, is this the dream?
Yeah, this is definitely the dream. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I would, if I had to redo it again, I'd do it the same way, write it the same way, do the exact same things. I think my mom did a great job in terms of going through, especially for basketball. When you reach high school, and it's just because basketball gets so much attention at high school level, you kind of know if you have a really good chance of making the NBA. So for me, you know, I was, you know, McDonald's All-American and being a top player in the country. You know, the chance of me making it was very high. My mom knew that, so she kind of kept people away at an early age from me. Where in some people's case, it's not until they make the NBA. Then they got to start like cutting people off. People are like, hey, like you're cutting me off. Like I've known you since day one. I used to change your diapers. I'm like my mom was like, she doesn't play that. Like no.
God,
you want to talk to my son? Yeah, talk to me. You want to get a hold of my son? You talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll let him know.
This is my favorite Eminem song, so I just put this on.
You know, we actually played this song. We actually played this song before we went out to game 3.
Really?
We played this song in the locker room before game 3.
And tell me what it does for you when you hear this
really,
song.
It just puts you in a zone where it's just like you hear what he's saying, and it's like leave everything out there, and just go out there and be yourself. Be yourself. Do whatever you gotta do, whether it's, you know, for basketball, whether it's scoring, rebounding, defending. Just go out, do it, give it your all, and just lose yourself. Just lose yourself in the game.
Lose yourself in the game.
Lose yourself in the game.
He loses himself in the music, and
Yeah.
I feel like there's something about that beat.
That beat, it's
when
like that, and it's like you're just like you're just thinking, like, you know, like.
Don't you feel like you could just own the world?
Yeah, of course. You feel like nothing can stop you. When I hear this song, it's like, no, there's no way I'm not going to have a great game. Ooh, Gangsta's Paradise. Woo-hoo, Coolio. Oh my gosh.
Do you remember this movie that it was called? Dangerous Minds?
Yes.
With
It was
Michelle Pfeiffer?
a school teacher that was teaching in the hood.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
And she
yeah.
was
she played
like
she was great.
vet, or she was a veteran of some sort.
Yeah. But people would give her a hard time. They're like, you know, it's because she's the one that bleeds into kids and like, it was good.
What do you do in your free time then? Because maybe that's what they're doing during their downtime, just throwing on Netflix or different films.
Yeah, for me, I like to watch movies. But with the schedule being so crazy, especially, you know, when it comes to, you know, the end of the season where it's playoffs, you're just watching so much film. But earlier in the season, you know, I try to just watch, you know, I watch HGTV. I love Home Garden
Do
Network.
you really?
Yeah, I love it. And don't judge me. I love Lifetime Movie Network. I don't know why.
I'm not going to lie to you. I do too. So you
go,
are
girl.
in touch with your feminine side.
Well, you know, I just, you know.
You got a soft side.
I have a soft side, you know.
Or what's the biggest perk?
I think having a chef is a must as a pro athlete. I think it's very important because for us, you know, we're not like, you know, doctors or, you know, people are authors or actors or musicians. Like our body pays for our bills. Our body pays for our livelihood. So it's all about, you know, how can we extend father time and not have them catch up on us early. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think that was the best investment I ever made, was getting a personal chef. And with a chef, you know, in terms of what they make for you, it's a relationship. He's gotta understand you, and he's gotta, you know, there's gonna be some meals early where you're gonna be like, oh, that was terrible, but he's just gotta learn you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a relationship. He just learns you more about you, and he knows, you know, by the time a couple months go by, he knows exactly what you like to eat, and you really don't have to like I've had my chef for over 3 years. I never have to say like, what's for dinner. Like he knows what I like, what days to make what stuff. Like unless I have a special request, he'll know what to make and it'll be perfect.
Did you have to give him any of your mom's recipes?
Yeah, I actually told him I'm Jamaican, so.
You're Jamaican?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican, yeah. So I told him, try to make like some jerk chicken, and when my mom came in town, she kind of helped him out and told him like how I like it, and he did a good job. Nothing's like mom's cooking, but he finished a strong second.
Never.
Yeah.
I was talking to Coach Lou not so long ago, and he said, he is a fan of his hometown teams, but anytime he would play for, or obviously now coach in a city, he always believes in rooting for that city. But that's tough, right? I mean, I guess maybe tough. It's not tough because that is, you love Cleveland. I know you love this city.
I love Cleveland. This is 6 years, going on 6 years strong. It's my home.
Yeah.
And they've been with me through the ups and downs, so my loyalty is definitely to Cleveland. But it's tough, being born and raised in Toronto. The Blue Jays are playing very well. But because the Cavs won a championship, the Indians are playing right now, I got to go with the Indians. I got to. I have to. It's only right. The city deserves it. The city deserves it. The city deserves it.
That's why the city loves you.
Yeah. What's not to love? The Canadian kid that picks the American team.
Yes.
It gets no better than that. It gets no better than that.
Well, have you been to any of the games yet?
Yeah, we went to the game last week when they played the Red Sox and they whooped their tail.
I saw you on the
Jumbotron.
That's right, on the big Jumbotron, which I think is hysterical because here you are, all grown men who are on top of the world. You are our champions. And you were getting so excited to be on the Jumbotron.
Of course, it was like we feel like kids in high school when they go to like a baseball game, they get like the free get tickets, or it's like just bring your kids to the baseball game. It's like it's perfect. Like, but I think it's only right that we support each other, especially in Cleveland sports, just because of the history of how tough it's been. I think when you see a team have success, whether it's the Browns, the Cavs, or the Indians, we should support each other. I think it's only right because it's almost like a big family. You know what I'm saying? Because they come to our games, they support us. I remember guys coming. I remember Terry Francona coming to our games and we were winning 29 games. Like, we weren't doing nothing. We were nothing special, but he came and supported still. So like that just shows a lot in terms of how like we all have each other's back.
Yeah, there's a loyalty there then too when
huge.
Somebody steps up and supports you, even during the down times.
Yeah, that's
right?
exactly. That's more important during the down times. You come and support. Ooh.
Are you a good dancer? Do you play the piano? Because you teach me good moves. How is it that you make it look good and you're still sitting in a car? You can't even use your feet right now.
Only they can see down here, it seems like little tinkle toes and stuff, right?
I tried.
Sounds good.
How about this?
Yeah, everyone knows this song, yeah.
This is I like this.
Yeah, it's a classic.
This just kind of makes me happy. I was in high school when this came out.
Really?
You were still small.
You were in high school like, a couple years ago? It's a new song. This is a song from 2000. This song came out like 2 years ago.
Did you just say I was in high school a couple years ago?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. You just graduated.
Then
you fast-tracked.
My new best friend.
Yeah,
so anytime I need to feel young, I know who to talk to.
Fast-tracked.
Okay, so...
Of course, Will Smith.
How can you not love
Legend.
Will Smith?
Legend.
Have you met Will Smith?
Yes, I've had. Yep. Great guy. Very nice man. Very nice guy.
I mean,
I still watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before I go to sleep at night.
Of course, why wouldn't you?
On Nickelodeon at night. I watch it.
For the outfits alone.
Yeah, it's everything.
Can you do the Carlton?
I think I can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. I got a little moves. In the car, you're allowed to sing, and if your voice sounds good or bad, it still sounds good.
Well, do you
Your voice always sounds... There's two places where you can always sing and you'll be a champ and you'll be a Grammy Award winning is in the car and when you take a shower. Yes. Everyone's Grammy Award winning.
You're right. Are you good at it? Singing?
Like I said, I'm a Grammy Award winning singer in the car and in the shower. I'm like Michael Jackson when I sing in the car and the shower. No one could tell me I'm terrible.
Is that who you would sing if you were doing karaoke, Michael Jackson?
If I would probably do like R. Kelly. I like R. Kelly.
Like which R. Kelly song? R. Kelly is good.
I like 90s R. Kelly.
90s R. Kelly?
Yeah, like early 90s.
I don't think I have him in my phone, but I could pull it up on Spotify.
Only
What's your favorite song?
Who do you like? If you had to pick someone to sing to, what song would you sing?
I know my karaoke song. I have one karaoke
what's
song.
your karaoke song?
Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses.
So play it. I want to hear you.
Oh, I'm bad. Do you ever watch...
We are in the car. What's the rule? We're
Really?
all Grammy Award winning.
Really?
I think it's only right.
How do you feel about Guns N' Roses?
I have a t-shirt that says Guns N' Roses.
You do?
I have one of their vintage shirts.
This would be really bad.
So do you want to sing or you don't want to sing?
Well... no.
Oh, we'll just shake our head to it.
Isn't this a good song?
It's a good song. This is a good song.
I mean, yeah, this would be my karaoke song.
You would?
Mm-hmm. Because because I know every word.
Yeah.
I also know a lot
Wednesday
of
night
Kenny
karaoke.
Rogers. What?
Wednesday night karaoke.
Where is that?
Oh, I just made that up. I think isn't it like a
Could you imagine?
Karaoke night is usually like a Monday or like a Wednesday. Like isn't it like
Could you imagine if there was a place around here that did Wednesday night karaoke and you just showed up?
I just popped up one day and I just killed it. And then someone went to sign me.
You would be like, I'm taken by the Cleveland
Yeah,
Cavaliers.
Give me a call in the summer.
For a long time, too, by the way.
For a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great thing.
I mean, what about this? Okay, so you go out, you're famous, and you're very tall, so it's not like you can be like incognito. So even if you have glasses on and a hat...
Oh, yeah, it doesn't work. Trust me, I tried that before. It doesn't work.
Right, people are going to notice you just because it's like, that guy's really tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, he must play basketball.
Exactly.
So when you do go out and fans want to come up to you, like what's the best way to approach you to make it like normal and have you feel like, okay, that was cool, they were cool?
I think just be honest. Don't just be honest. Just like, hey, Tristan.
Because does
just
anybody...
be simple.
I want to ask you this. Do people come to you and go, I don't really know who you are, but... Like, do they kind of fish around?
Sometimes
like,
they do
like
that.
they
I'm
know?
like, hold on now. Okay, we need to cut the games out. We're in Cleveland. You guys know, I'm just not to be cocky again. You guys know who's on. You know me. I'm on the couch. You know who I am in Cleveland. Like, I don't play this. Just say, hey, Tristan, how you doing? Or hey, I just wanted to shake your hand. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm very very easy. Like just come say hi and I'll say hi back.
You seem like you're very approachable.
Yeah.
Have you always?
I'm Canadian. We're
Canadian.
Nice people.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've never met a mean Canadian.
Not too many of them.
No.
They don't exist. Canadians are nice people.
Well, I will tell you something. You are a total joy.
Thank you.
You're everything that anybody who knows you or has been friends with you has said. That he's just like loves to laugh and sing and play. He's like a big kid and have a good time.
You gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a good motto to have.
You gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy life. Put a smile. Every day you can't be upset and frown and not time for that.
No, not at all.
Life's too short.
Well, you're a pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the ride.
Yes, we were riding. We had a great time.
Oh, we did have a great time.
Thank you.
You're sweet
and
as
Porsche, shout out Porsche, beautiful car. I wouldn't mind y'all just leave this here and I'll just.
You want us to call Michael?
I'll tell Michael to leave it here.
Yeah,
Tell him to drive for the rest of the year. Jeez, everyone's they're gonna be watching this, so
I know, right?
They want to see Double T drive this car all year round.
I hope you liked our episode of Driving Cleveland with Tristan Thompson. If you want to learn more about this beautiful Porsche that we were driving in, click on the link below. And if you want to catch more of Driving Cleveland, like Bernie Moreno's Facebook page or follow him on YouTube.